What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete, and today I am playing the round 3 tournament settings in the hope that I make it. We're doing fixed caps. So, map is Modern Spain, settings are Balance, Blitz, 60 seconds, fog is on, manual placement is on, and it's fixed caps. So, I'm in the first position, which is great for me because I get to set where I put my cap first. So, I'm going to pick the territory where I want my cap, and it's going to be up here. It's going to be one of these two because I want to hold this continent, and I want to also control this continent. So what we're looking at is this. We're looking at Euskadi, which is the Basque country. Euskara is Basque in Basque. Fun fact. And Aragon right next to it. So I want to kind of hope to control those two positions. There are a bunch of 2-for-2s. That's a 2-for-2. The Canary Islands and Ceuta and Melilla are also 2-for-2s. And Aragon is there. So I don't get to know where everyone is picking, right? I only get to know what the pattern is after they've picked. So because we're all picking territories, I'm going to get these two, hopefully. Then I'm going to try and go into Aragon, and failing that, I'm also going to move this way. And it looks like someone took the other half of the Basque country, which is fine. So, no one has taken here. So that could be a hedge. I want to control a 2-for-2. Part of me also wants to control Aragon, though. So maybe the move is to take the center of Aragon. This is a decision point. Because somebody got all up in my grill. So there's another 2-for-2 they could still go for, but somebody decided specifically to fuck with me. I guess maybe I'm the starting player. Let's get greedy, and let's see if we can take Aragon. It's fixed caps with fog on, so the likelihood of you being able to hold continents is still high if you can guard them effectively. I don't know who took my cap. Hey, Reg. Where do you think I should put my cap? Where do you think? Do you like the sound of the Canary Islands? Those canaries sound delicious, don't they? Okay. Just waiting. There's a lot of waiting in fog. So I am going to put this up. Probably this will be the only round 3 practice game I put up, just because I don't think fog makes for great TV. But I can go over a lot of my thinking as far as what I think the strategically correct move is. I think the first couple of turns are going to go a bit slower while people settle in on their positioning. I don't get Aragon either. Do I get Valencia? If my opponents put caps in either of those positions, I'm fucked and I can't get those continents. But I like this structure here because I have the ability to move into the center and occupy a reasonable amount of the board. I'm also kind of close to the side. So let's see if... it's not called Valencia, it's called Catalonia. Right? Let's see if anyone takes the Catalonian, or maybe I could gravitate towards that. I really don't want to be fighting a war on 2 fronts, but you know, you kind of just have to roll with the punches. Okay, no one is in Catalonia yet, so I'll gravitate that way. In the second position, we have Frank Hook. Played them a couple of times. This is their record. And in the third position, we have Ben. Ben is a very talented player, top 100, and he has more than 90% win ratio. In the fourth position, we have Ray. And Ray looks like this. And then in the fifth position, we have the Bands. So, I don't know if I've played them yet. Okay. So probably a master rank. I think the only other GM in this game is Ben. And a bot, because all of the tournament games up to the semis include a bot. Okay, well, I'm fine with this start. I have the majority position in this corner, and then I'll start getting a little bit of action in the middle. And I will get to choose where my cap goes, but I won't get to know where anyone else's is, will I? Or will I get to see? Not sure. Fixed caps is going to take a long time. I hope everyone is ready for a slog. down with it. Let's just hope my opponents play quickly so that we can mitigate the stalemate that is the settings. Should probably get comfortable because I feel like this one's gonna last. How do I fill this airtime? What would you guys like to talk about? Do we have a subject that is very interesting? And I notice I'm talking to myself. What can I tell you about modern Spain? Let's take a look at how the continents break down. It's a very interesting board. So you have the Balearic Islands, worth 3 of Catalonia, worth 3 of Valencia, Murcia, worth 3 of Aragon, worth 3. You have the Basque Country and Extremadura with 2. There's a bunch of 2 for 2s all over this map. Good. Take my pick and go back to talking. 2 for 2 is Ceuta, 2 for 2 the Canary Islands, and 3 for 3 Galicia. Then you have 3 large continents. You have Castile, Asturias, and Andalusia, worth 10, 6, and 8 respectively. You're not really going to hold any of those big continents likely. And now we go into that long plotting before turn 1 even begins, territory picking process. I feel good though with my construction here, as long as nobody sticks their caps right in my business. Put it there. I want to see who controls Extremadura before I lose this position. It's going to be a ball, right? I'm going to have a strong ball and then try and expand out, depending on where my cap goes. So I'm going to wait and see what I can see before I place my cap. But I'm expecting my cap to be here in the middle of Aragon so I can control the 3 for 3. It's a better continent than the Basque 2 for 2. You can also go into Catalonia. Put 12, sure. If this is all I can see, I guess I'm putting my cap there. And I hope no one else is in that continent. I expect there isn't. I expect someone just put a troop there to block me, so I don't start my turn 1 with a continent. But I'm expecting to hold this. Let's see how true that is. Then everyone's going to put their troops in, and then everyone's going to put their caps on, and then the first turn begins, and I'm first act, which is great, because I get to sort of set the tone for where I want to be. And I like where I've chosen. I like the piece of the board that I've gotten. I think unless the Balearic Islands or Catalonia are defended by caps, I can move into this corner and then I can occupy that part of the board. And then I'll have less fronts to worry about. Way caps work is caps defend with 3 dice, assuming you have 3 troops on them, of course, which really skews the odds defensively. Normally in Risk, attacker rolls 3, defender rolls 2, defender wins in a tie, but because defender still wins in a tie rolling 3, the attacker can run into a buzzsaw. You need about double the amount of troops to take a cap. The way you win a caps game is by controlling all the caps. You don't have to kill your opponents. As long as you take every cap, that is the win condition. Okay, so the bot put in next to me, and as long as the bot doesn't place their cap next to me, I control these 2 continents. Who is white? Why is the Bands there? Where is... Okay, so Ray's there. Frank is there, and I can't see Ben at all. Cap goes there. Another thing about bots. Bots don't defend their caps. So if you can find where the bot puts his cap, you can take it. Then you can start to pull ahead. Caps give you an extra 2 troops for reinforcement, and when you put them down, they give you an extra 3. Okay, 3 rounds until caps mode activated. I'm going to start my turn by putting a troop there, by putting 2 troops there, 3 troops there. Now you know what, I can put it all, because I'm going to take Basque Country next turn, but this turn I'm going to do something that nobody can see me do, and just finish my continent. So, nobody knows who's up there. But if they try and break me, they'll find out very quickly that I control a 3 for 3, which is a great first turn. I'm happy with that. Alright, alright. It's going to be a lot of waiting, wait and see. Can share with you things that I know about Spain, maybe. So where's Frank putting his troops? Probably on his cap. This is an okay cap, but I wouldn't have started in one of the big continents, right? I would have started, at least he removes my visibility from that part of the board. Upside from having a strong central position, or centralized position, is that I control my piece of the board very aggressively. Downside is, I have to kind of carefully expand out. I have half a mind to suspect that one of my opponents controls the Balearic Islands and put a cap on it. But I'm really happy with where my cap is. I gotta say, I'm really happy with my start. So on my next turn, I kind of want to finish this continent. But I don't want to appear too strong too quickly, so I actually might go the other way. So let's see if Ray wants to be friends, because we could be good neighbors and allow each other to hold continents. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm gonna indicate my displeasure. She sees my cap. No! No! Oh, we can't be friends. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to try next turn. I'm going to let her hold her continent. If she lets me hold mine. There's no reason for us to fight and whittle ourselves down in that slow attrition battle, letting other people accrue value, right? Always default to being good neighbors. Is how I like to approach these sorts of scenarios. But because you can't communicate, there's no alliances, there's no nothing, makes it really hard. That's why I showed her my displeasure with Crying in the Blues. Oh, is that 8 going to roll on my 5? Fuck! No! Oh my god! Well, now I'm in trouble. I lost 5 troops to that. And I don't hold a continent. So, what I thought was a really good start has turned shitty very quickly. Doesn't change my plan, so I'm going to retake. And I'm going to threaten Ray's continent without actually taking it. So I want her to see my size. And I want to be threatening. But I don't want to actually break. Take the hint. You feel me? I want to also see who's on the Balearic Islands. Okay. And I also want to threaten that way. So let's see if people want to be friends or enemies while I still have strength. And I move back to the cap. Leave 1 troop guarding there. Just to disincentivize in case White doesn't have that continent. Not to make it an easy take, but I also have a problem with the bot, right? Can't believe I lost a 5 stack to an 8. That sucks. That is not a great turn 1 at all. Alright, Ray, please let's be friends, because if we're not friends, we're enemies, and then we both lose. The troops are so fragile in the beginning of a fixed game. Other way to slice it, though, is I could just hold my cap and build up a ton of troops on that and be impenetrable. At some point, I'm going to have to retake the Basque Country and get the fucking bot out of there. But I had bigger fish to fry in that situation. Alright, Ray's putting in 8, which means she gets to hold her continent. You want to be friends? No. The answer is no. Okay. Oh, interesting. She broke 1 but not the other. So maybe she does want to be friends. Come on, get the message. Yeah. Uh-huh. And 8's rolling on me too. Well, good thing it was broken then. Okay. So there isn't a chance for me to hold Catalonia. Does the bot break me? Wow. Bot's putting all their troops up there. I am in big trouble. I'm going to break the Basque Country and hope it encourages the bot to escape. And maybe I won't have an 8 stack there and I can take the Basque Country and leave this fight in the corner to Ray and the Bands. If anyone breaks this continent, I'm going to give them the oops, because I need to let people know that I am willing to hold and fight for this continent to the death. And I have a joker, so that might come in handy too. Playing fixed, right? The matching goes 3 infantry is worth 4, 3 cavalry worth 6, 3 artillery worth 8, and 1 of each worth 10. You get 2 if you have one of the territories. Alright, now I'm very interested to see what Ray does, because she's kind of backed in. Do you want to penetrate the Balearic Islands? Possibly. Do you want to fight with me some more? We shall see. Withdraw? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm the only one who could see that. Yeah. Now, where does white go? Does white continue in this direction? I have a sneaking suspicion that white's cap is here. But it's going to cost me a lot to find that out for sure. Alright, now what does the bot do? Because I want to take the Basque Country. But how hard is the bot going to guard it? Very hard. Fuck. Very hard. Okay. So here's where we go crazy. I'm putting 8 in, and I'm going to put my match in, and I'm going to take the bot out of there, because if I don't, I have a bot on my border all fucking game. So a lot of trust goes into this play with Array. At least I got the 8-point match, because if she sees that I'm weak, she'll come in and ruin my time. So I'm going to put, and I did okay for that. I didn't do great, but I did okay. So I'm going to guard that border very, very weakly. But I don't expect the bot to break me. And if I'm allowed to hold that continent, I think 4 is all I can afford. If I'm allowed to hold that continent, I'll start to accrue enough value, and then maybe I can go the other way. There was no way I was going to win my game with a bot building up, building up, building up, building up right next to my cap. So I had to get rid of it. I had to trade my set in on the 3rd turn, because I was lucky and I had one. And we'll see if that ends up being the correct decision. It cost me a lot of troops to do it. But I feel like Fog fixed Caps games are fairly low scoring, and to make a reasonably aggressive move there and then was probably correct to secure my position a bit better. Getting the bot away from me felt like an absolutely essential move. I don't know where the bot's cap is, but now I have 2 continents. Maybe Ray smells weakness, maybe she comes in. I can only hope not. She can't really see what I did, right? All she knows is I traded. And I moved off my cap. She's putting in 10. That's a lot. What does Ray control with that 10? Can't really see too many other players. I don't know where Ben is at all. See a little bit of Frank here. A little bit of the Bands, I expect, is controlling those islands. Okay, Bands putting in 8, which means they have 3 plus 2 for the cap, which is 5, plus 3 for the islands. That's what I suspect they have. All right, coming in. Coming in. You going to break me? Just guarding. Coming in. All right. So now do I break in reciprocity? I'm in a shitty sitch, man. I'm going to put a single here. I'm going to put a single here. I can't afford to lose any more of my fronts. I'm going to let Ray see my size again. And I'm going to just advance 3 troops there so that I am less likely to be broken and hold my 2 continents, which will generate value if allowed to continue to exist. And that is a big if. Putting a lot of trust in Ray, basically, because I have to... I can't fight a war with 2 opponents at the same time. I also can't see how big everyone is. I have a feeling this game has the potential to go on an extremely long time. And I bet you in the real tournament, and probably in this very practice game, the outcome will be decided mostly by bot outs. Because everyone here at least is good enough to not make obvious mistakes. Ben putting in 9, not a tremendously big number. I like this game. If you have the patience, this is a fun one. Alright, Ray's sticking in with 10. So what does she have? She has 1, 2 for her cap, 1, 2, 3 for her troop. She has 3. So that's 9. Where's the additional troop coming from? Size? Is Ray holding much of the board? Okay. Okay. Looks good. On my turn, I have to expand out this way. I have to play it really carefully. But I won't aggress first. That's my base strategy with people that are known quantities to me and I play with semi-regularly. I can trust that they're not completely insane. A solid strategy as well could be to just go very, very slowly. Alright, so you're trying to control Catalonia. That's not going to work. I'm not going to let you hold a second continent. The bot puts the matching has 6 on my border. That's not going to break... Oh, no! Jeez, you stupid bot! Ah! You stupid bot! God, I hate these bots. Okay, what is he guarding with? How big? Now I have to punch the bot away from my border again, which I don't want to do. And I'm just going to slowly guard. That's fine. At least he lost. I have to make 2 attacks. I make this attack. Yeah. I make this attack. Okay, now the bot is actually not there at all. Good. Ugh. Nobody's up here. This is an empty space. I'm going to let White think he can have Catalonia, because he can see me over there. But I'm not going to let him have it. I'm going to break it again. And I'm going to not guard this border, because I'm hoping that Frank has other problems. Where does Frank go? This is an important thing to see. Not into me? Alright. Okay. If at any time Ray breaks me, I will become a lot more fragile. We're kind of benefiting each other at the moment by not invading each other's continents, even though we know we have them. And the longer I don't see Ben on this board, the happier I will be. Ben is the other Grandmaster in the game, and I've played with Ben a ton, and he is quite aggressive and quite good. Alright, this game got a lot more exciting after the territory selection phase. So we are now done the early game. We are now fully established, I would say, in our positions. Ray gets to put in 10 again. You got it. And her bonus is also 10. Is this the point where I get rammed through? Or is that 8 stack there just guarding? This is so suspenseful. She killed the bot. That's where she's getting her extra troops from. I bet you Ray holds the bot's cap. So Ray gets the bounty for the bot. Porcelain putting in 10. Here? Or somewhere else? Here. Okay, so I have a 5 there. Is it just guarding? Is the attack somewhere else? Yeah, attack wasn't there. I like it. Who sees my cap? White sees my cap. Okay. Is that White's only territory over there? It is, and I see Orange's cap. Okay. So Frank Hook now has a reinforcement of 7, and he controls most of Castilla-Leon. And I'm the only other person in there. That continent's worth 10. I can't let him hold that continent. So I have other problems. Putting in 6, which is one of the lower of the matches. I don't know where that's going. And I guess he's attacking Benn, which is why Benn is laughing. Okay, I have 3 cannons, so I can put the 8-point match in again if I want, but I'm not really at risk of death. So I think what I do on my turn is I play conservatively, and I slowly expand out. I don't want to start a war with White yet. I definitely don't want to start a war with Ray, so I just take little chips of this territory. But I don't want to appear too threatening to Orange either, so I'm gonna leave like a 3 stack in there. I'm also not going to strengthen this. I don't want to appear threatening to Ray. I'm going to have to wait for her to break me before the trust is broken. If she takes this, I will assume that she has this continent. I'm also assuming that White's cap is here. Okay. So if I let her hold this, I hand her the game. If I break her, I get broken reciprocally. Porcelain might come into me this way. Okay. He breaks that way. Okay. This actually can work out well. I'm expecting that what Porcelain did was break one or more of Ray's continents. So I have 2 attacks on my turn. I get that piece of Castilla-Leon that I expected to get. I also retake my continent because I want to see what's going on down there. Okay, so Porcelain that way. I think Ray still holds that. Sure. I will reconstitute my position exactly and force my opponents to break me again. And let's see who does, because now I'm holding 5 cards. Okay, and I have the 8-point match, so not the worst, not the best. Right, giving Ray that extra turn of trouble. And having it not be me, maybe she points her forces that way, because she's in a similar spot to me, right? We're facing basically a triangular situation between me, Ray, and the bands in this corner of the map. All right. Giving Frank Hook a nice move, not sure why. Still can't see, still don't have the foggiest idea where Ben is. Okay, my cap is about equal strength to Ray's, and I can see where Frank's cap is at 32. Slow game mode. Ray still gets the 10. It's a lot. The longer that doesn't go into me, the better. Then I can worry about white. Oh, come on. I didn't break you. Get the fuck out of my face. You too. Get the fuck out of my face. Good luck, assholes. Come at me. Got a match. Sure hope I don't have to use it. Wonder who's got that second cap. I really should be paying attention to what their troop reinforcements are, which will give me a sense of their positioning. It's the only piece of information you get about your opponents through fog is how many troops they reinforce at the beginning of their turn. If both white and yellow attack me on my turn, I'm in big trouble. I can't fight with both of them simultaneously, and I need to occupy this position. And I'm showing a lot of trust again. Okay, Ben getting the 9, holding 5 cards. Putting in the low match. That's a bummer. My intuition is that Ben is fighting with Frank. That's why we're getting these emojis every time Frank attacks. I'm not sure what part of the board they're fighting over. Maybe over here. Maybe over here. But Frank's holding a lot of territories. Every turn, Ray still gets the 10. I can't afford to be broken for too long, or else I fall behind. And puts in a match, breaks me again? Okay. Guess we're fighting. Ooh, that was unexpected. She's in the islands now. I'll take a little break for that. I bet you she found his cap. Bet you she found his cap. Please fight with not me. White pops out of there. Yeah, white pops out of there. Now I break. I want to show Ray that we would make much better friends than enemies. Again, putting trust in someone who's broken me. This cap has 30 on it. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Found you. Have a little matchy in my back pocket. So what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to start putting a lot more troops into my cap. Because that's how I'm going to win this game, by having a gigantic undefended or impregnable fortress. Looks like by some luck, Orange has been keeping Ben in check. As soon as I see Ben pop into my vision, hey, there he is! He's had enough of Orange's shit. Alright, Ray, play ball with me now. Let's kill this guy. Keep him broken. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Keep him broken. No reason to not trade 3 horses in now, because I had 4. Put half my bonus into my cap, that's 7. Cap is 36 strength. Only Ray can see that. And take Catalonia. Keep him small. Yes. Let's see if she lets me hold Catalonia. Let's see if White lets me hold. She's not letting me hold Aragon. I'm starting to worry I might be an Aragoner. Alright. I know I'm much weaker than Ray. I bet you she has an enormous amount of troops somewhere. She probably has 2 caps. Alright, where does that 15? Yeah, break me? That sucks. You can't not let me hold anything. See, now that's just silly. Ray wants to see what's going on over there. Okay, so now I can't continue my plan on breaking White. I don't know why you'd do that. I mean, from my seat, it's incorrect. And you left yourself on guard. It's dumb. Why would you do that? Can we stop this? I want to win too, right? No! No! You started it! No! Ugh. Why? Hey, I got a big match on 3. Let's see if she punches into me again. You'll notice one of my theories for fog fixed is I really want to only reciprocate. I don't want to aggress because it's a fundamentally very slow and very careful style. Conservatism and patience pay off. Getting 7. Almost like breaking you was bad for both of us, right? Please stop. Just stop. No. They really should have turned alliances on for this. But again, I guess that defeats the purpose of fog. I just have to be even more aggressive when I'm being attacked like this. It's too bad. Because I really did think we'd make better friends than enemies. Cry. I don't want to have to do this. Please stop. She does have a second cap. It's not well guarded. This is your last chance. So stop. That's why Ray was feeling overconfident, because she was able to capture the bot's cap, because the bot was spending all of his fucking energy breaking me. Now I have to fight Frank. Looks like Frank is occupying Extremadura. I can't fight everyone at once. Looks like everybody's taking their turns breaking me. Ray strengthens her second cap wisely. That gets a well played. Please stop. All my ones become twos next turn. Just so people actually have to think about it. You know, they don't get easy beats on Pete anymore. I don't know what kind of asshole told them to kill Pete, but it's starting to get old. Okay, I think White botted out. So, White's going to move off his cap. Which direction is it going to go? It's going to go this way. I can't do anything about that this turn. I'll lose those positions, but I don't want to lose them sooner than I have to. And as I said, I'm going to strengthen everything. Make all of my ones twos. Because I don't want to just get popped like I have been over and over again. Just get my easy take, get my continent back. Match Ray's number. And now no one can see my cap. Let's see what survives. Okay, if White is a bot, I'm going to see a big White army coming out of there because it's not going to go into Ray's cap. It's actually really good for Ray. She'll be able to move in and take a third cap, I bet. If she knows and sees. Oh, Ben has been kept in check somehow. As soon as I see the white player pop out here, I know I have to do something or else it's going to keep punching. Maybe there's a huge army up against Ray's cap, who knows? I don't want to break in until I have to do... I don't want to deal with it until I have to deal with it. Because the equilibrium we've established has been restored, I hope. Because I like this structure a lot. Okay, takes me out of there? Sure, that's fine. Fine by me. Don't need that territory. 2 caps, eh? Good to know. The white player, I think, is a bot. Controls maybe only these 3 territories. Didn't get a take. White is confined to the Balearic Islands. So I'm going to bolster everything except this 2 I'm expecting to lose. Okay. So, if I add 1 troop to every single one of my positions, maybe they live longer. I want to make myself nigh impregnable. Except for that. I'm expecting Ray to take that. She's welcome to it. So now I'm on the very slow expansion plan. Anyone who wants to break into me, it's going to cost them a lot. Don't have a match on 3. I'm also holding 14 territories, so I get extra troops. Okay, so Frank isn't deterred. So now I'm fighting. Now I'm fighting with orange. And I get to go that way. Don't roll 5 on 3s. What are you doing? Guess you got tired of keeping Ben in check, so now Ben wins. And by now I mean in a couple of hours. The white player is card blocked. Let's see where Ray goes. Break in there, or break me. Sure. I have patience on my side, so I can just retreat to my cap, I guess. Alright, white's a bot, and that bot is loose. I'm guessing this is a white position, but it's guarding. I'd like to take that cap. Okay. Well, it's not going to work. There's a white bot on my border. So what I need to do is I need to make white go that way. The way I can only hope to do that is by having a larger army. Bots like the lane of least resistance, so if it has an 8 or a 5, it'll go that way rather than this way. And that's my hope. But But I can't win if I'm fighting a war on every front now. I have orange on this front, I have a bot on this front, and I have Ray who's been consistently breaking me. So every chance I've tried to accrue value, I've lost. I do have the big match, though. Fat lot of good 10 points are going to do for you at this point in the game. I also need to guard this position. So that's what I'll do. I'll put the match in, I'll put half of my stack there. I still need to get a take too. I don't want to end up card blocked. I might take on Ray, so she can't see this part of the map. She's doing much better than me, though. Alright, Ben sees her cap. Alright, so she's got a third cap. Lucky, lucky. And watch, the bot goes into me too. Yep, I lose. Nothing I can do about that. That bot out happened in the way it happened. We lose.
Hey, Pete.
I'm on YouTube right now. Anything that Frank's doing that isn't coming at me is fine at the moment. I think I've lost. I think there's really nothing I can do at this point. GG, Ray. Let's see how long it takes her to finish. I don't know what Ben knows. I don't know if he understands how strong she is at the moment. I think he does, though. I think he saw that attack. But the bots, all the bots' strength is on my front here. Oh, does Ben have this cap now? Oh. Oh. I saw that. Yeah. So I have to let the bot move around me somehow. No, that cap's looking pretty weak. Does the bot break it? Please move into that. Please move there. Yeah, well, that's okay. Okay. Let's see who controls that cap. Ray has 31. Her majority position has gravitated south, but she has a third cap. Good to know. Can't really do anything other than hide in my hole, so I have to. I mean, I can still have a cap. I'm surrounded on all sides. It's still going to take my opponents a hell of a long time to beat through a 60-troop cap. I'm liking these modes, but they are very slow, and I don't think I can win this game. But I'm not going to stop trying. Ray gets 12, which means she has all of her original position plus the extra 2 of the cap. Matches in. Gets the 6-point match in the south, or splits it evenly between her caps. Sure. Looks good to me. I'm going to aggressively punch Frank to get him the fuck out of my face. Okay, Ray did something that I couldn't see. It also depends on what the bot does. Maybe the bot flows in. Yeah, bot's going to keep big armies surrounding my cap. Okay, breaks Ray's continent. Now you have trouble. Now you have trouble, Ray. Okay, so Benn's there. Cool, now I know. Don't do that again. Yeah, well, you're surprised? Don't do that again. Ugh, I got the low match. Give me that cavalry, baby. I really don't want to have the 4-point match. Now Ben's going to come in. Or is Ben just guarding really strong? Sure. I mean, 3 caps, she's halfway there. Ray just needs to figure out how to take the other 3 caps. And this bot can go any way still, you don't know. Bot's probably going to start going around the top of me. Maybe Ray keeps trying to take that continent back, but she's not being allowed to. Okay. Can I survive by holding territory? Oh, did you have that continent? Oh, I'm sorry. Now we're even. Okay, now I basically see all of Frank Hook. I want to, if this position survives, expand here. Because I want to actually see this board. This is an exciting moment. I get to know where everyone is on this board. So white, the bot that is white is here. Ray has 3 caps right next to each other in the center of Balearic Islands. So the white player has a lot of troops. And because it's fixed, I don't really benefit from eating them. Frank's going to push up through me. Let's see how far he goes. And I have the shit match, too. Fuck. Uh-huh. Oh, you didn't see Ben's army there, did ya? $64 on the cap. Sure. See where Ben goes. Pushes into me. Not really. It is Ray's turn, and she gets the big match. I don't know what to do about this bot on my front. When people bot out will decide the outcome of these games. And that sucks. Not if. Holding 5 cards, have the low match, putting in 4 troops. Pretty lame. But at least the bot's moving that way. A little bit of reinforcement in that direction would be key. Alright, let's see more of where Ben is. Okay, he's got 42 there, so his cap is here, is my guess. Or there. But my guess is Ben's cap is here. You didn't even guard your continent at all? What are you doing? No match on 3. Can't really establish a position here because of the bot, so failing that, I'm just taking a lot of territory. I currently hold 16, which will reinforce 5 as long as I don't lose any more. The only continent I hold is this piece of crap, but somehow I'm being allowed to hold it. The 2 for 2s aren't nothing. Lots of suspense. Yeah, this is likely going to be my only practice video for the round 3 settings. Ray gets 12 troops a turn. She's outpacing our development. She will win eventually, but it's glacially slow. Everyone's talking about how this game's never going to end. Ben's like, I'm having a good time. I say, yeah, he's laughing. I got fucked by that bot out. Ben has a friggin' fortress. But at least now there's some bot in the middle. Maybe I kill the bot for the bounty? Is it even worth it? Big match? No. No match on 4. Sure. Maybe Ray does some of my dirty work for me. My intuition tells me that Ben's going to break Galicia when Frank takes it. Puts onto his cap? Sure. I feel like Ben is willing to plow through 15 to stop this guy from holding a continent. Let's see if my gut is right. The thing I've noticed Frank doing is he's not guarding his continents. Okay, so Ben sees the 2 caps. Pulls back. Yeah, so he has City Melilla, he has Canary Islands, and he's a fortress of those. At least Ray has stopped antagonizing me for the short term. Everyone's just getting easy takes. What does this bot do? Alright. So the other two halves of Aragon. Do I finally start to lose my Basque country as well? This bot's going to be everywhere. To wait until I have a match. Then maybe I'd try and kill this bot for the bounty. But I know that Ray has a ton on all of her caps. Frank Hook was allowed to hold Galicia. And now he's also allowed to hold Extremadura. The only person who can see the size of my cap is Ray. I actually kind of want to remove that territory from the equation. Do I have the big match? I don't. Well, that was incorrect. Alright, Ray putting in 12 again. She must have so many more troops than everybody else. She's going to finish Catalonia. I don't even want the cards from the stupid bot. I just want the cap. Maybe the move is take that 19 stack. I feel like if I do that, I might as well just take the whole bot though. She did take Catalonia. Okay. I wonder how many troops are on that cap, though. Maybe she's not guarding it. I have way too much of this board. Frank Hook punches the bot instead. The bot gets low enough. Starting to get worth it for that bounty point. How deep are we? In an hour and 10 minutes? Not that bad. Not that bad. Feels like this game is at least progressing. That bot's close to death. But nobody's going to take out all that material just for the pittance in terms of cards. But I think the correct thing for me to do might be to remove the 19, because then the bot will be moving south into Ray. But she has the corner, so I'm kind of fucked anyway to slice it. Yeah, kind of because of that, right? Because of that move right there. So I think what I do is I remove the bot from that side of the equation, like this. And let's see if someone finishes. And that someone would be the yellow player. Or, alternatively, that bot continues to move south and then away from my position. And then we have my opponents fighting a bot instead of me, which would be lovely to see. Benn breaks again. Whatever he's doing, I don't get to see it. Maybe I try and save the Joker, see if I catch an infantry on 5. Maybe I kill the bot. We're getting 15, that's the extra 3 for Catalonia. This goes into me now. She kills the bot. No. I kill the bot. Unless the bot matches it on 4, which it probably will. No match? 5 cards? I'll take the 5 cards. No match? And it hits her as its final dying act? Fine by me. I'll take the 5 cards. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I really need to make a friend of Ray. So I'm going to let her have all of this. And let's see if my kindness is appreciated. Or if we have to fight some more. At least I got 1 bounty point. Oh, I got the big match without the Joker. I will spend it. Okay. Ray has problems from Benn. Deal with that. Now, I know she's not bad, so I don't know how much is on that cap. But I saw how much was there. We cool? That gets a thanks too. We need to stop fighting. actually going to take this center continent, and I don't actually expect anyone knows that I have it, so I might lose it accidentally. But if I hold it for even one turn, it's worth something ridiculous. 6 points? Yeah, so. Got 85 troops on my cap. No one's breaking that cap. Not for a long damn time. This game will be decided by bot outs. Cool settings. I'm still holding the middle continent, even if I hold it for one turn. Ray puts in the match. I have an entire unguarded front with her, and I'm going to be allowed to hold. No, fair enough. Ooh. So much damage. I've had enough of this game, and I'm going to be a bit more aggressive. And if it costs me the game, it costs me the game. Because I'm going to guard on my cap. Just let me hold that continent. It'll be fine. Okay, Frank moves his 70 army off his cap. I'm going to keep 100 troops on my cap when I can. Kind of leave it up to Ray to break me. So at least now I get to see where everybody is. There are 4 players remaining. Ray holds 3 caps. We each have 1, and I actually don't know where Ben's cap is, but it can be in 3 places that I haven't seen. It's either here, here, or here, and my suspicion is it's here. But just as likely as that. What a great battle. It's gotta end sometime. Fight, fight, fight. Alright, Ray's moving across the map. Gets to see what's going on. The speed thing right now is just a bluff, so people can't really see. People who can't really see don't know what I'm doing. And I mean, I'm not tied to this continent, but I got 99 troops on my cap, so I can just fuck around in the middle of the board and wait till I have to do something about it. I can last forever, right? There's no force that stops this or causes this game to end. There's no function other than people quitting. There's no mechanism. The big match on 10. Part of me is like, well, if that's the case, maybe I just lose round 2 and then I don't have to compete in these multi-hour-long battles. Ray gets 20. I know better than to break her at this point. She has many times my troop count, likely. I see. There. How do y'all feel about that? Makes me look way stronger than I am. They don't know that's my only army. Didn't break anyone either. Didn't take a continent, so I'm not threatening Ray. Maybe she breaks me up here. Well, I guess Frank has a bigger army. Scared him, though. Scared him enough to put troops on his cap. I feel like there's no way we can beat Ray. She just needs to figure out how to expand out of her position and not lose ground. Yeah, I'll leave Frank's cap locked. Won't take the rest. Now I see the entirety of Frank. He's got slightly more troops than me, but not many. So I feel like Ben and Ray probably have significantly more. I could trade in again on 3 if I needed to, but I don't. Is this ever a fucking stalemate, huh? Let's see how well she's guarded her cap. I mean, I have the big match using that Joker, but I don't need it right now. Ooh. Guess I lose. That was like my one big move. So, I'm too weak now. It'll take me forever to recover. I lose my cap. Good work. I think Ray and I both lose now. As soon as Frank or Ben realize how weak I am, I get eaten. Oh no, I think Ben's botting out. Oh no. If Ben bots out, then Frank wins, I guess. I think Ray should just kill me right now. Take me entirely out. Yeah. Good job. Kill me. Kill me completely. There's no reason to leave me alive at this point. She can see everything I have left. Maybe she wants me alive just so I can continue to commentate. If I was Ray, I would kill me. Because I'm not going to stop antagonizing her until I'm dead. And apparently Ben's botting out, so that will be an interesting wrinkle as well. Someone will kill me soon. I end up 4th. But now Ben has bought it out, so Ben will probably take 3rd. And the end game will be Ray versus Frank. She needs to kill me now, mercifully. Because I am not going to sit through this game any longer when I already know the outcome, essentially. Maybe I'll ask Ray who wins and I'll put it in the notes, but this is tedious beyond all possible imagination. That's the game for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of it entertaining and informative. Let's take a look at who's... Yeah, Frank is way bigger than Ray, and as soon as he realizes that, he will be able to... Let's watch a couple of turns, and maybe she can finish. Alright, it is now a 1v1, Ray versus Frank. Frank is playing very passively, leaving all of his troops on his cap. The bot that is Ben's player had his cap there. I bet you Ray could infer that and probably take it, so Ray will control 5 out of the 6 caps. But Frank has more troops, and that might matter, depending on how big and strong the bot is. Yeah, the bot is very strong. Okay, but Ray has half the board, so if she's allowed to have half the board for very long, she will generate enough value to mitigate that. Okay, where do you go? You go under. Go under. Do it. See the path. Go under. No? She's guarding? Go under. Good! Yes! Yes! See the path. Go under. Take the cap. Yes! Excellent. Oh, good. This game will end. Well done. Excellent. It's cool to see an ending like that. So the player that was a bot lost, and then 2 other players bought it out. And I lost. I'm pretty sure Frank's going to lose, because he's allowing Ray to generate so much more value. She just needs to get that last cap to win. Great play. Let's see what Frank sees. He should do some fact. Oh, he takes a cap. Okay. But he left this other cap open. Why? The bot might win. I'm telling them that if the bot wins, they tie for third. The black bot is taking way too much territory. It's going to spiral out of control. I think Ben's going to win this game AFK. Yes, take the cap. Good. Ray controls 5 of the 6 caps again. She just needs to punch this up and finish. She can see how big it is. Just needs to put that big army there and hit him. Hour and 40 minutes. It's going to be like a 2-hour game. Bet you that's typical. Ben's putting in 11. Ray loses this cap if she doesn't guard it. In order to win, all she has to do is move this army to here and get the last cap. 30 troops, though, plus a match. Very close. Okay. Very close. The path was all right. Very fragile now. But Frank's done. Alright, Ray putting in. Does she pop his cap again? Or remove the exterior position? Yeah, waits maybe another turn cycle. And puts in the same number of troops, pops his cap. Two-hour-long game. Well, she gets Frank now. GG, buddy. 5 cards, too. What's going on, Ray? Finish him. Attack button disappear. He says, sweet release. That's funny. Well, I got to die, but I still have to watch this garbage. Now we get to see Ray beat a bot. Is that the only cap? Hey! And that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it entertaining or informative. And I hope your games for round 3 go quicker than this. If you find any value in my work, I really appreciate your attention. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so I can help more people. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.